Thank you for calling. For quality of service, this call may be recorded.
Hello, this is Nikki, Riverfront Auto Sales.
Who is this, Nikki?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing there? Good morning. Hey, listen, I got a little bit of an issue here. I wanted to see if somebody could help me out with. Is your sales manager or the owner of Riverfront in?
Everybody's tied up right now.
Tied up? You guys being robbed or something? Oh, you mean tied up as in busy?
Yeah. No. If we were, I wouldn't be on the phone with you, would I? Yeah, no. Everybody. If you want to hold on for a moment.
Yeah, because this is a very, very, very important phone call, very important situation. Let me ask you something. Do you still have a salesman there by the name of?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this involves him and what is your position there? Are you the secretary or what do you do there?
No, I'm a salesperson. Hold on. I'll have him take your call.
Yeah,
okay,
I don't want to talk to. I want to talk to the boss.
You got it. Hold on.
Thank you.
NoSales.com. Thanks for holding. Double your refund up to $2,000. This offer cannot be used with any other coupons or specials. Thank you for calling Riverfront Auto Sales. We're a family-owned and operated full-service used company. Hi, this is Marty. Can I help you?
Who's this?
My name is Marty.
Oh, Marty. Hey, how you doing there, bud? What are you, the sales manager?
Yeah, I could try to help you out.
Are you the sales manager?
Yes, sir. What can I help you out with today?
Okay. Well, listen. About a week ago, me and my wife were in there. I needed a used car for her to get back and forth to work.
Okay.
And we came in. She wanted to do the whole deal by herself. Put the car in her name. Blah blah blah. Which I really don't care. I'm thinking about divorcing her anyways. But make a long story short, we had an interaction with a guy that you have working there. I think he's even new. Goes by the name of. So,
yes, okay, yeah,
anyways, he took all the paperwork. My wife filled out everything in her name, and I was there, and we couldn't make a decision on a vehicle. She wanted to look at a couple other cars, so we told to get back with him.
Okay.
24 hours later, this guy had wanted, on the paperwork, he wanted a secondary phone number, so my wife put her cell phone number down. After 24 hours, he made a phone call to her and he said, hey, listen, when can I get you back down in here? And she said, well, we still haven't made a decision. Well, during that phone call, this guy, he starts coming on to my wife, knowing that she's married. I mean, I was freaking standing there during our whole process in his little office. So she says to him, she says, look, I don't think this is appropriate. I'll come down with my husband. So he's trying to talk her into meeting up with him, and he would bring the vehicle that she was looking at. Oh, maybe we could have a drink, talk it over. I'll make sure I get the price lower down. I'm real good with the management here, blah, blah, blah. She said, oh, no, I don't think so. I don't think my husband would approve. Then the following day, she starts receiving text messages from this 716 area code phone number. Then the text messages were clearly from him because he says, hey, this is from Riverfront. What about that drink? Let's talk about your car. I'll get you a good price. Then the text messages progress into a little bit more explicit detail. Now, listen, I'm a pretty fair guy, but I don't appreciate someone using our personal information to harass my wife. Now,
No, I
know, I listen, man, My brothers bought vehicles down there before. I know you guys are straight shooters. I asked my brother about this guy. He said, he doesn't know who he's talking about. He must be new.
Yeah, he's only been here maybe a month or two at most.
Well, here's the deal, I've already contacted the police about it. They told me if it continues that, the most that they could do is tell them to stop. But dealing professionally and ethically, this guy can be some kind of freaking predator. I've never, listen, bro, I've never in my life, and I've bought so many freaking cars in my life, never in my life have I ever had this situation come up. But I don't know if you want to take this guy to the side and slap him around and reprimand him or what. But if he calls my wife one more time and he knows exactly who she is, he knows it, because my wife's pretty, she's pretty hot. Even though I'm bald and fat, she just wants me. She just wants me for my money. But the bottom line is she's still my wife. And, the money that was going to be used for the car is still coming out of my freaking bank account. But I just don't appreciate what this punk's doing.
No, and I completely, I don't know, it might not mean much to you, but I do give you my sincere apology. It's inappropriate behavior. It's going to be dealt with, with extreme consequences. If you wouldn't mind just giving me your information just so I know who it is, I'm going to contact him right now because he's out of the office, and just let him know that there's no more contact to be needed.
I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. Okay. What's your name again? Marty?
Correct.
Okay. Here's the deal. You take care of him, and probably not today, but tomorrow, I'll come down to the dealership. I'll bring my wife with me, and we'll buy a freaking car off of you. And then I'll introduce myself to you. I'll introduce my wife to you, and we'll give you our information at that point. But to buy a vehicle. Okay. So probably, are you going to be there around 5 o'clock?
Tomorrow myself, I'm actually my day off. I can give you one of my other managers' names if you want to deal directly with him. I can kind of fill him in on the information, and if he's already got your information,
well, you know what? I want to give you the cell. So what's the next day you're there? The day after?
Well, I'm here today until 6, and I'm back here Monday between 9 and 6 as well.
Okay. Well, maybe I could make it down there. Close. Oh, shit. Well, we'll see. But I have your name. Listen, I think you need to speak with somebody, that's above you and let them know what's occurred. And then when I come into the dealership, I'm going to come in with a level head, because right now I'm pretty pissed off. It's a pretty sad situation, And then I'll give you all my information. I'll give it all to you, but I want to give it to you face to face, because right now I'm not trusting the situation going on down there. Using people's personal information like that for personal contact is just very unethical. Period.
No, I completely agree with you. I'd like to reprimand him so I can let him know who it was. So reprimand him. I don't know if there's other ones. Reprimand him. I don't know.
Listen, you should take him out back and kick him in the balls for what he's done. He's given you guys a freaking bad name. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know your information. I just want him to stop. And what's the last name or first name?
He'll know. He'll know exactly. Just watch the look on his face. Listen, you're a salesman. You're supposed to be good at reading people's body language. Just read his body language when you mention it, and stare at him right in the face.
Yeah, he's not here until Monday, so I just want to put an end to this. So I just want to know.
He's not there till Monday.
Correct.
Oh, and you'll be there Monday.
Yeah, I'm here Monday as well.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's make it a date. How about 3 o'clock on Monday?
Sure. What was your name?
Okay, my first name's Pete. Last name's Mitchell. Mitchell. Very simple name, Pete Mitchell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but my the legal name's Pedro, but I don't like people calling me that shit.
Okay. And you got a good phone number for you just so I can verify the time on Monday?
I'll give you all my information. I'm not giving no more of my telephone numbers out. He has all the paperwork. It's probably somewhere in his desk. My wife's name, her name is Amantha Mitchell. He probably ran, I know he ran a credit check on her.
Oh yeah. If they were working a deal with you, I'm sure they did. So Samantha, make sure you said.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sir,
listen,
whenever you want to come in, I've run in and out of the office a little bit on Monday. I'm one of the owners here. So that's why I wanted to see if we can hammer out a time so I can make sure I can set aside some time
I'll be
here
there.
for you.
I'll be there at 3:00. I'll be there at 3:00. I got a dentist appointment earlier in the day. I'm probably going to be in a nasty mood because I got to get a tooth pulled. I'm not too.
No, that's no fun.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about it. But
okay, well then I'll be here. I'll make sure I'm available for you at 3:00 on Monday, and we'll, like I said, you can deal directly with me, and we'll see what we can do for you guys. All right.
All right, that sounds good, my man.
All right. Have a good weekend, sir.
Appreciate it. You too.